Minasan, konnichiwa. Welcome back. Further notice, if you like all these videos, you want to keep seeing what I'm doing, I'm going to put a subscribe button somewhere on here, so look for it somewhere in this general area. Maybe I'll put it like right here, or up here, down there, somewhere. There's going to be a subscribe button. I'm working on that. I would love these videos to be subscribed and more people to see them. That would be awesome. But let's jump right into it. As you can see, another Wrestler Spotlight, and this Wrestler Spotlight is dedicated to a guy who, when the cameras are rolling, when the crowds are heated and the fire is hot, can't stand him. Can't stand him. But in my absolute honest opinion, this guy is one of the best in the Texas scene. I, of course, am talking about none other than Dirty Andy Dalton. I mean, I will not lie. Because I can't. I can always, insult a wrestler while he's wrestling. I can never ever discredit a wrestler's talent. And if I sat here and told you that Andy Dalton is not all that, he's just man, he's okay, I would be lying. I would be lying. You guys know I'm serious. If those of you who know me personally and have seen me and Andy Dalton go back and forth at shows, which we will continue to do, this will not change that fact at all. I'm more than positive he's going to use this as ammunition against me. And it's funny because I'm shooting myself in the foot right now, and I know I am. I know I am. That's the greatest part about this. I am shooting myself in the foot right now, making this video for him. I will never hear the end of it, but that's okay because the reason why it's okay is because he's earned it. He's earned it a long time. Now everyone talks about people who come out of Texas, like ACH. We've got Masada. Those guys are, and they're great. Do not get me wrong. I am not discrediting their talent at all, but I do think Andy gets overlooked. Not entirely the fault of anyone. It's just that there's so much great talent in Texas, you kind of forget. But a lot of those guys who I just named, because I could name, they've had great matches with Andy Dalton, and there's one reason for that. If you need someone to go out there and have a good match, especially in a clinch, call Andy Dalton. And if you're watching this, if you're a booker and you're in Texas, heck, if you're anywhere, I hope get in contact with me on these videos. I will let him know that you would like to book him, and I will get him in contact with you, because I really do think Andy Dalton's one of the best heels you will ever see in any company. He can absolutely get a crowd to hate him, and he doesn't have to do much than just walk out into the crowd. I mean, I haven't even gotten to his wrestling ability yet. I'm just saying, just his personality as a performer, he can make a crowd hate him just like that. Doesn't take much effort. Doesn't have to do a lot. A lot of people would argue that's because that's his actual personality. I am not going to say that. But I know people who would. But like I said, I'm not going to say that because it's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, but that's just his personality in the ring. His wrestling talent. Is he a high flyer? No. Is he like the most technical person in the world? No. But he knows how to work in that ring. And at the end of the day, that's what I think is most impressive about him. He doesn't do a whole lot of the crazy stuff because he doesn't have to. Andy Dalton can go out in that ring and have a great match with anybody. I know this because I've seen it. I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to prop him up, because he doesn't need anyone to prop him up. He's going to go out there and do it anyway. I'm telling you this because I'm trying to be honest and give him the respect I think he's due, even from me, because like I said, I'm a fan who shoots his mouth off. I do it. I do it a lot, and those of you who see me know I do it a lot. So I'm going to shoot my mouth off, but this time in a positive way. Andy Dalton can make a crowd hate him. It's what he does. He's phenomenal at it. He is also a fantastic wrestler. He is great in the ring. He knows what he's doing. He can make you just... he's the guy you don't want to win. Unfortunately, wins a lot. But he's the guy that when he loses, you cannot wait to throw it in his face, to point the finger and say, ha ha, you like the kid from The Simpsons, ha ha, ha ha. You want to do that. And that's great too. Because some guys win and lose, you're like, man, that's good, that's cool. Won the match, next match, get in there. When Andy loses, you're like, great, finally, he'll shut up. No, he won't. He's as bad as me. We both keep talking all the time. We never stop talking. That's just who we are. Oh my God, is that when we get along? Andy, if you watch this, I know you're gonna watch this. Is that why we get along? Is because we both don't know when to shut up? Is that like? Oh man, dude, that's why we get along. Oh, I literally just figured that out. Oh man, that's why we get along. Shoot. Also, you guys have no idea how much that depresses me. I'm laughing because it's ridiculous that I just figured this out. We both get along because no matter what people say, we're gonna keep talking. We both have the run of the mouth syndrome. People tell us to shut up, and we heard talk more. That's why we get along. That's probably why outside of the ring we're actually pretty nice to each other. During the matches we'll continue to hate each other. I know that's just a fact. But you know, after the matches, yeah. I'm mad that on some level I understand Eddie Dalton. I will never live this video down. And actually, you know what? It's been like what? I've known him maybe about 8 or 9 years. So after 8 or 9 years, now the truth comes out that I don't think Eddie Dalton is the worst human being on the planet, which I never did. But you know, everyone probably assumed I did. You know, I can live with that. It's not so bad. But yeah. Oh, I'm never gonna live this video down. I can't believe I'm doing this one. Okay, but you know what? That's what the Wrestler Spotlight is all about. It's about giving credit where credit is due. Like I did with my video for Lance Hoyt. Me and him, we argue whenever he's in Texas. Heck, whenever I say him, period. But like same thing. In truth, great guy. Ain't all the same way. A jerk in the ring, and I'm being nice with these words here. You all probably heard me use worse words for Andy Dalton. Most of you have probably been there when I said these words. Again, I'm sorry. And depending on which words you heard, I'm really, really, really sorry. And I'm sorry again. Moving on. But but yeah. You should I think every promoter should book Andy Dalton. He was on the Ring of Honor TV recently, which is half the reason I'm doing this, by the way. I completely neglected to talk about him when I did the Ring of Honor review, and I felt so bad about it. So, but yeah, I think he'd be a great addition to any roster. I think if Ring of Honor signed him, he'd be great. The Ring of Honor fans would hate him so fast, and I mean, there would be people who would line up to see him just get his butt kicked every single night. Problem is, he'd probably win a lot more often than they would like him to. I think Andy Dalton would be a great person to be in the House of Truth. I just thought of that. I think he'd be great with Truth Martini. First of all, because they both can talk. So I think that would just be hilarious. I think they'd be hilarious either as a team or as feuding. Because either way, they'd both be on the microphone. Andy Dalton and Truth Martini. That'd be fun. That'd be some fun banter back and forth. Oh my God, I'm thinking about this right now, and in my head, I can hear both their voices arguing about, I don't know, the fans of wherever city they're in. You know, San Antonio fans or this, that, and the other thing. And that'd be great. That'd be great TV. I'm like. That'd be hilarious. Somebody book that. Andy Dalton and Truth Martini, a debate. Let's make that happen. That's gonna be fun. That's fun stuff. Let's make that happen. Yeah. This ran a little longer than I expected it to. Probably because of the revelations I made through the video. But anyway, guys, like I said, Andy Dalton, great wrestler, great ring personality. Definitely on my list of one of my favorites, especially in Texas. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm. This is not me because I don't like to, you know, as people say, blow smoke. I don't. I am giving you my honest opinion about what I feel, and I'm not trying to prop him up. He doesn't need me to prop him up. None of these guys I talk about need me to prop them up. I talk about them and give them this respect because I just think they deserve it. And Andy Dalton is one of those people. So, to Andy Dalton, thanks for all the years of fun. I look forward to many more in the future. And again, for the people who are around us when we get to arguing with each other. Again, I apologize. It gets pretty bad. Make that very bad. I'm sorry. Especially to all the parents who bring their little children and they're around me when they don't in the ring. I'm really sorry for when y'all hear that. Like, you have no idea how sorry I am. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Anywho, minasan, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Sayonara. Peace.